All right, folks, today I'm going to give you a quick rundown on how you can combine your different maps. So once everyone has drawn things and you want to start combining, you're going to have one person be your primary point person for your map, and you are going to send your DWG files via email to that person. So in this case, I am simulating the situation where I have a DWG file from one person and a DWG file from another. The beautiful thing about this is copy paste works amazingly well. When you bring in these two files, one of them is probably not going to have a map behind it, and that's okay. If you want to link to a map, you can map II insert and you can reattach that drawing from your own computer, but you don't really need it, and that's okay. In this drawing, I'm simulating that maybe someone hasn't deleted their points. And again, this is okay. Up here in layer properties, we can go and find our vnode and turn it off, and find our vnode text and turn it off, and those go away. So again, this is sort of up to you what you want to copy and paste or bring or not bring in. And it's up to you if you want to do this before or after you do your contours. I would recommend you don't copy and paste your contours between images or between drawings. It's going to get confusing fast. So if you want to step through doing your contours, my encouragement is to do that, and then you can actually remove it. You can turn that in for the day to show that you did it and then remove it. All right, so here we have two drawings, and what I'm going to try to do is paste one into two. And so the way that we do this is by creating a place where the two drawings can meet. So I am going to create a line by northing and easting, and I have these points up in Moodle. So I'm going to start by entering the first point, 507764, enter, enter my easting, 2672652, enter, and I'm going to enter for my next point, 507824, enter, and then 2672812, enter. And I have a drawing, and I'm going to say escape and escape, or excuse me, I have a line, and it's up by Markle. I picked a place so that it should be out of your drawing, but you can still reference it. So we have this line drawn. I'm going to say save. I'm going to go to project 2v2, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to say create a line by northing easting, and I've got my 507764, enter, 2672652, and I've got my 507824, enter, 2672812. And now I have that same exact line, and I'm going to escape, escape. So if I go to this drawing, what I'm going to do is grab everything I want to copy. And I am actually going to go up here and I'm going to say copy. And I'm going to specify a base point. I'm going to turn on this and I'm going to click this edge. And if you do this, right, you get this weird situation where you can't move it in. So we can't use that functionality. Instead, what we're going to do is select everything, and you're going to say Control C. And this puts it in a weird place where we can now move it between drawings. When I come over to this drawing, I'm going to say Control V, and all of a sudden it appears. So you want it to be aligned with your previous drawing, and we can't use snaps in this case, but your goal is to get it as close as possible over that line. And I'm going to say click, and it's going to appear. And that's pretty darn close. If it's a little bit off, you can always undo and then redo it. But we're shooting for good enough. And in this case, good enough looks pretty darn good. So it has brought some of this information in. Again, We've got vnode tree already drawn. If we want to get rid of that text, we can turn off that file right there. So this is how you are going to combine your drawings. Once you've done that, again, save early, save often. And this is how you can begin to combine your drawings into one single drawing for your entire group. All right, have fun. Good job. Make me proud.